So, good evening. Myself, Anjeev Singh here, and today I am going to solve informatics practices for class 12 set 4 question paper for you. This exam had done today by CBSE, conducted by CBSE, and you all have given your exam. So now come this time you will check your answer and verify yourself. So the first question for you, write the functions of the following pieces of network hardware. What is the use of this hardware devices? Modem, it is used for the modulation, demodulation, and it is used for the internet connections. If you want to connect your computer with internet, you require modem. Okay. Switch, it is a networking devices through which you can create the networks. The LAN, it is used for the LAN, and it is a switch network LAN. Means your LAN is divided into two segments with the help of switch. Means it is a networking devices. In a one word, if you want to write, networking devices and used for the internet connections through telephone line. Right, two ways used to make sure the data is secure and available only to intended and authorized persons in a network. Intended and authorized person in a network, for that I need a firewall first, and second I need user ID and password. So this way we can protect our data, this way we can secure. TCP/IP, expand TCP/IP. TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. Write the purpose of TCP/IP in communication of data in a network. TCP/IP responsible for breaking off messages into the packets, assigning the numbers, now deciding the routes through which the information packets can be traveled from one position, one source to destination, and at destination end again the TCP is responsible to rearrange the data according to the packet number. If any packets is not received, then it send the error message to the sender, and sender responsible to send that packets again through TCP/IP. Expand the following terms: MAC, Media Access Control Address; ODF, Open Document Font. Okay. Now explain in brief any one freedom offered by the open source software. Freedom to use, freedom to modify, freedom to distribute, freedom to share. These are the freedom of offered by the open source software. Write one example for each of the following. Open source operating system, it is Linux. Linux is the very common example for this. And open source office suite, OpenOffice.org. OpenOffice.org is the open source office suite available for you all. Next question is that write the data types of variable that should be used to store following in Java. Means you have to tell the data type. So what is the data type? Cells amount. Cells amounts is data type is double, and you may be integer here. It's maybe integer here. Roll number is integer. Okay. Distinguish between each selected and set selected. Each selected and set selected both are used access the properties of selected of a particular components of the swing control. Each selected is used to verify the particular component is selected or not. This function will return the true or false on the basis of selected value. Means it return the value of selected property. Okay, selected is, if the value of selected is true, it's returned true. If the value of selected is false, it returns false. While set selected used to update the properties of selected property. Value of selected property means you want to change the value, then you have to write combo box checkbox 1 dot set selected true, then its selected property gets true. If combo checkbox 1 dot set selected false, its selected property becomes false there. So this is used to change, and this is used to come to know what is the value of selected. It's need an example also. So what is the example you will write? Examples you can write here. Means suppose I'm talking about the radio button, then I will write RB1 dot is selected. If RB1 dot is selected equal to true, then RB1 dot set selected false. If it is true, make it false, else RB1 dot set selected true. Okay, so by this command I'm just changing the value of radio button 1. If it is true, then make it false. If it is false, then make it true. Okay, so this is the example of this question. Move on to the next question. What will be the display in JTEX field 1 and JTEX field 2 when the following code is executed? So what is the value of x, y, z and t here? So you just write here question number C. You write here x equal to 3, y equal to 8, and what is written here? Z is equal to x plus y divided by 8. So first operation of this, 8 by 8 is equal to 1. So 1 and x plus 1, and what is the value of x? 3. So 3 plus 1, it is 4. So finally value of Z is equal to 4 here. What is the value of Z? It is 4 here. Now t is equal to z plus plus. So t is equal to z plus plus means it is a post increment, first use. So the value of t is 4 here, but z increased by 1, so it becomes 5. So z is equal to 5, t is equal to 4. So what output you will get? You will get here output. The final answer of this question is z, 5 and 4. This one is the output. ZXPL1 contain 5 and ZXPL2 contain 4 values. Move on the next question. It is optional questions for you, or options is given here, so you can solve this question or you can solve this question. Okay, so next question is that what will the display in ZXPL1 and ZXPL2 when the following code is read? Again x, y, z, t. So what is the value of next question? So what is the value of this? What is the first? I write here x, y, z and t. What is the value of x? I don't know. What is the value of t? It is 3. T is 3 here. What is the value of z? It is 0 here. So now this is the do while loop. Do come inside the loop. Z is equal to z plus 1. Z is 0, so it becomes 1. Now come at here, t greater than 3. So its value is 3, so condition is false here. Means t greater than 3, it's returned false. So you will come out. So it will print set text z. So what is the value of z? 1. ZXPL2 set text t. What is the value of t? It is 3. So this one is the output of this question. 1, 3. So here 5, 4, here 1, 3. Move on to this question. Question number D. What is this question? Is here the following HTML code has an errors. Rewrite the correct code underlining the correction made by. Look at this. OL is written correct. Type equal to A. It is also correct. But begin is not here. Begin is not allowed. This is an error. So what you have to write here? You have to write here start. Next is the li list item, close li, it's okay. Li list item 2, close li, it's okay. Li list item and close li, okay. But this int is invalid tag here, so you have to write here /ol. So /ol and start. This is the correction of this code. And now the next question, expand XML. XML stands for extensible markup language. It is stands for extensible markup language. What is this? Extensible markup language. Okay. And what is the purpose of XML? XML is used for, it is used for storing. It is used for storing and transferring data. So with the help of XML you can transfer the data, and in any, it's a platform independent, so it's easy to use by the any application. Move on to the next question. Write output that will be displayed on JLevel 1 and JLevel 2. You have to show the output JLevel 1 and JLevel 2. So what is the output of this? In JLevel 1, look at here A, B, C, D, X. First try to understand A. What is the value of A? It is keep. What is the value of B? It is your. What is the value of C? Surroundings. What is the value of D? Clean. So now the first calculate the value of E. B dot length. What is the B dot length? B dot length 1, 2, 3, 4. So length is the 4 here. Divided by 4. So BODMAS principle is work here. 4 divided by 4 plus 4 divided by 4 plus D dot length. So what is the D? D is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 character, multiply 2. So 5 multiply 2. Now according to BODMAS, 4 divided by 4 is 1 plus 5 multiplied 2, 10. So what is the value? 11. 11 is the value of E. So E is equal to 11 here. E is equal to 11 here. Now what is this? B plus C plus D. These all are the string data types. So here plus is the work as a concatenation operator. It's concatenate the value this. Okay. So what is this? B plus C plus D. So your surroundings clean. What is the value of X? Your surroundings clean. Here it will be your surroundings clean. This will become in a where? In a X. X is the your surrounding clean. Then after X equal to A dot concat X means A dot concat X means what is the value of A? Keep. So keep concat X and value of X is your surroundings clean. So finally the value of X is keep your surrounding clean. So this one is this. Now JLevel 1 dot set text, the value of E. The value of E is what? The value of E is 11. And what is the X dot 2 uppercase? So what is the output of this? These all characters are print like this. Keep your, without giving any space. Don't give any space here. Okay. Surroundings clean. So this is the output of this question. Move on the next question. The next question is, write the output displaying the text field 1 and text field 2 when the following code is executed. So char code, okay, z equal to 0. What is the value of z? It is 0. Code w. What is the value of code? It's w. Switched code means the value of code is w. Now it's matched with this case because case w is true here. So it execute this statement z is equal to z plus 1. What is the z is 0. So z plus 1. So z become here 1. Again, because no break statement in a case, and you all are aware that if the break statement is not given, look at this question, what happens if break statement is omitted with a case in a switch statement? I am giving the answer of this question also here. So if the break statement is not given in a switch case, then it's called the condition of fall through. What is the meaning of fall through? If any one case is true, then followed all case becomes automatically true there till break is not encountered, because break is not here. So this case is true, so this case is also counted as true. So this statement will also executed. Z is equal to z plus 2. So z is equal to 1 through this statement, and then 1 plus 2, it's a 3. So finally z is equal to 3, and because break is here, it's come out the here. J text field 1 set text z, it is 3. Set text code, what is the value of code? W. So it's print w here. So now another OR option is there. What happens if break statement is omitted? Means if the break is omitted, then if one case is true, then followed all cases becomes true automatically till case break not encountered in switch statement. In char 10 and varchar 10, what does the number 10 indicate? Look at this. Both here it is the indicate size. It's indicate the maximum size. In char it is also maximum, but varchar is also maximum, but there is some difference between that. In case of varchar, if you are entered the data of 4 characters long, then it consume only 4 bytes. This is the maximum possible characters allowed in this case. But here, if you given the data of 4 character length, 4 characters, then in that case it automatically assign the 6 space with that, and it becomes the 10. So this is the always fixed size, means if any value is stored in char data type and size is 10, then it consume the size given a space in a memory. But in case of varchar, whatever data you entered, it depend upon their length, but this is the maximum possibilities that you allow to enter inside that. Employee table has a column named CT that stores city in which each employee resides. Okay, SQL query you have to write to display details of all rows except those rows that have a city as a Delhi or Mumbai. So what is the solution of this query? Select, it's visible, yeah, select. Now what is the name of select? SQL query to display details of all rows. Select a star from employee where those rows that have CT, all rows except those rows, means you have to ignore this value, where CT not in Delhi, comma Mumbai, comma and Chandigarh. Okay, so this way you solve this question. Move on the next question. What is the next question? Consider the following table. Okay, there is a result table is here. These are the records. Away wants to knows the number of students who took the test. Okay, he write the following SQL statement: count a student ID, count without duplicates. Well, he want to count the student ID without duplicates. However, the statement is not correct. Means what is the mistake here? The mistake is here only. All are correct. Select is okay. Then after you have to write here count distinct student ID, and then you copy this all things. Okay, so this correct letters you have to change, this word you have to interchange only in between count and distinct. A student ID you can may put a one extra bracket here just after the distinct, or you can ignore this. So this one is the correction of this question. Aman has used the following SQL command to create a table S2. So now this is creating a table S2, ID integer, name varchar 100, it's okay. Then Aman enters the following SQL 4 rows. Insert into S2 values 1 ABC, insert into S2 values 2 ABC, insert into S2 values 3 ABCD. Write the output that will produce by the following SQL command. Select name, comma count star. From a student, group by name, means it's a depend upon the name. So there are 2 names are here, so it's a group there. ABC, how many groups are there? There are 2 groups. Okay, then count a star, how many rows are there? The 2 rows are there, so 2. And how many rows are there? It is 1 only. So output of this query is this. Here it will print name and here it will print count a star. So this was a ABC2 and BCD1. This one is the output of this question. Move on the next question. Write SQL statement to add column country. You have to add one column country with data type and size, varchar 70 to the existing table name player. Okay, you have to add one, and is it DDL or DML or TCL? Means you have to add one column which name is country in a player table. Okay, and as well as you have to tell this. So first I want to know by which command we can add the column, that is the alter table. What is the name of command? Alter table. So you have to use the alter table command. Okay, the first thing alter table, and with the alter table you have to mention the name of the table. So it is the player. So it is player, and then you have to, because you have to add a one column, you have to write here add, and then the name of the column. What is the name of the column? Name of the column is country. Name of the column is country. Then with the data type, what is the data type? Data type is the varchar. What is the size? Size is the 70, and put semicolon here. Second thing, this is the answer of this query. So it's tell you to write the SQL statements I have written. Now it's asked it is DDL, TML and DCL. It is a DDL command. So it is a data definition language command because it's used for defining the data. Okay. Table student has the columns RNO, score. There are two columns its table has. It has 3 rows in it, and it has 3 rows. Following two SQL statements were entered that produce output average score as a 45 and count score as a 2. Okay, means that it's saying that one table is there, in that there are two columns. One is the row number, yeah, roll number and whatever. Second is the score here. Okay, it's giving the one command average score, and the output of this command is 45, and count score 2, its output is 2. It means that, and it has 3 rows. Suppose it is 1, 2, 3. And now data in a score column is same in 2 rows. It is saying data in a score column 2 rows. So I will write here 45 and 45, and here I am given the null value. What data is present in the score column in that 3 row? So data is present in this 45, 45 null, or you can write 45 null 45, or you may write null 45 45, and that's why you are getting the average 45 here and count score 2 here, because you know that in case of average is not going to count the null value. It's always ignore the null value. So that is the okay, so that is the output of this question. So you understand? So possible data is 45 45 null, yeah, 45 null 45, yeah, null 45 45. Whatever you have written, anyone, if you are written out of anyone, it is correct for you. What will be displayed in JText field 1 when the following code is executed? So x is 3, y is equal to 6 and z is equal to 0. X greater than 3, this condition is false because it is 3. Now move on the next. If x greater than 4, if x less than 4, yeah, 3 is the less than 4, and y greater than 6, but y is not greater than 6, so this condition is also false. Move it here. If x greater than 2, 3 is greater than 2, condition is true, and y greater than equal to 6, this condition is also true. So what is the output? Z is equal to z plus 3. What is the value of 0? So 0 plus 3 is 3. So the value of z is 3 here. But come here, if x less than 3, so is it x less than 3? No. Or y greater than 6, is it y greater than 6? No. So this statement, this condition is also false. So only this condition is true, and due to this the value of z becomes 3 here. So JText field 1 set text. So what output you will get? You get the output 3 in a text field 1. Rewrite the following code after correcting errors. Underline the correction made. Means you have to correct here. Correct the following code. So what is written here? Int a comma c. This line has no mistake. But here 30 equal to c. This is mistake. So you write here c equal to 30. 4 equal to a. This is mistake. So you have write here a is equal to 4. Now while do. So this do is not required here because you are starting the loop with the while. In case of while, do statement is not required. So while c greater than 10 is this is true. Open curly braces. A equal to this 1 equal to is extra here. C equal to c minus 5 close curly braces means this statement can be written like this. A equal to a plus c. And c is equal to c minus 5. There is no mistake here. And this statement can be written like this. While c greater than 10 open curly braces close curly braces. Achha, you may write this whole program in this way also ki int a comma c C equal to 30 semicolon, A equal to 4 semicolon, and you can write in using the do while loop, A equal to A plus C, C is equal to C minus 5, and then at last you will write here while C greater than 10 and semicolon. So this is the possible correction of this question. Okay, move on the next question. What is the next question? So question number C, how many times will the following loop execute? It's asking your times. So what is the value of k? Then initially k is the 7 here. I is equal to minus 2. I is equal to minus 2 and k is the 7 here. Just try to understand what is this. I equal to I plus 2. I equal to I plus 2. So minus 2 plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2. It becomes 0. K is equal to k minus 1. So 7 minus 1 it becomes 6. While I less than equal to k. What is the value of this? I less than equal to k. So 0 less than, condition is the I less than equal to k. So 0 less than equal to 6. This condition is true here. This condition is true here. So again you move here. Again I is equal to I plus 2. So now 0 plus 2 it becomes 2 here. 6 minus 1 it becomes 5 here. So now again you check the condition, I less than equal to 5, 2 less than equal to 5. Again the condition is true. Again you come inside the loop. What's the question? How many times? Okay. Again you comes inside the loop. First time it is true. Second time it's check the condition. Then it is true and it's go inside. Third time again it's check the condition, go inside. Okay. So now again the 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is the 4. So 2 plus 2 is a 4. 4 and now k is equal to k minus 4. It is 4. So 4 less than equal to 4. Again condition is true. Okay. So again it's going up and this time 4 plus 2 it's become 6 and 4 minus it become 3 and this time condition is false. So total execution is, you notice that if first it enter, then it's check condition, again enter and check condition. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many times this loop will executed? This loop will executed 4 times. How many times will the following loop execute? Again you have to check. I is equal to 2, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus z equal to I. So you have to count the loop. So I 2, I less than equal to 5 and I plus plus. This loop depend upon the only I. So initially value of I is 2, condition is true. Value of I 3, condition is true because here is I plus plus. Value of I is 4, the condition is true. Value of I is 5, again condition is true. But when the value of I is 6, condition false. So 4 times it is true. It means this loop is also executed only 4 times. Okay. Move on the next question. Write the output in ZX field 1 when the following code is executed. K is equal to k comma n sum equal to 0, k equal to 2, k less than equal to 5, k plus plus. Okay. So first check the loop. How many times this loop will be executed? 2 to 5. This means 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 4 times condition is true. Whenever the value of k is 2, condition true, k is 3, condition true, k 4, condition true. Okay. Now come on the here n. N is equal to what is written here. When the k is the 2, what is the value of n? When the k is 2, what is the value of n? I am writing it separately so that you can understand proper way. Okay. Here is the k, here is the n, and here is the sum. So initially k is true. 2 and condition is true here. You come here, k minus 2 multiply 3. So bottommost first you have to multiply. For 3 into 2 it is 6. 6 minus 2 it is minus 4. It is minus 4. 2 minus 6 it is minus 4. Sum is equal to sum plus sum. Initially sum is the 0. So 0 plus minus 4 is minus 4 here. Again the value of k increased by 3 and condition is true. So you come inside. 2 into 3 it is again 6. Now 3 minus 6 is minus 3 and sum equal to sum plus n. So minus 4 plus minus 3 it is minus 7. Again the value of k increased by 1, it become 4 and you come and check condition. This condition is true. You come inside. Again this is 4 minus 6 it is minus 2 and whenever sum 7 minus 2 it is minus 9. Again it's become 5 and condition is true and this time it is minus 1 and this time it become minus 10. Okay, and again it's come and condition. Now the condition is false and it's you have to print the value of sum. So what is the value of sum here? It is minus 10. So this is the output of this question. Write the output in ZX field when the following code is executed. When the following code is executed. K n equal to 0, sum equal to 0, k is equal to 2, while k less than equal to 5, k less than equal to 5. So initially the value of k is 2, 2 less than equal to 5. Okay, n equal to n equal to 0 initially, so k plus 4, so 2 plus 4, it becomes 6 here. Sum equal to sum plus n, so sum is also 0, so 0 plus 6, it is also 6 here. K is equal to k plus 2, so k becomes 4 here. Again it's come and check the condition from here, and this for 2 is condition is true, and for 4 is also condition is true. Okay, and so again it's come here, n equal to k plus 4, the value of 4 plus 4, it is 8. Sum is equal to sum plus n, 6 plus 8, so 6 plus 8, it is 14. K is equal to k plus 2, it is 6, and this time this condition is false, and you have to show the value of n in a box, text field 1. So what is the value of n? It is 8. So output of this question is 8. Okay, move on the next question. So next question is that, in that write the values of I and k after execution of following code. Means you have to find out the values of I and k after execution of following code. So int I comma j comma k. So I is equal to 2, I is equal to 2, j is equal to 8, and k is equal to 6. Do I is equal to I plus 4, so 2 plus 4, it is 6 here. K is equal to k plus 1 I, so 8 plus 6, it is 14 here. While I less than j, so what is the value of I? 6. 6 is less than, sorry, while I less than, there is one mistake here, j is the 8 here, but this statement k is equal to k plus I, it increased the value of this. 6 plus 6, it is 12 here. Now the condition I less than j, so 6 less than 8, this condition is true here. So again it's go inside, I is equal to I plus 4, it becomes 10 here. K is equal to k plus, so 12 plus 10, it is 22 here, and I less than, it is false now this time. And what is this? It's asked the value of I, write the value of I and k after execution this. So value of I is 10 and value of k is 22. So this is the output of this question. So now look on this question. Okay, what the question is that Mrs. Supriya works as a programmer in a courier company ABC Packaging and Shipping Services, where she has designed a software to compute charges to be paid by the customer. Okay, and weight in the grams of the parcel is entered by user. Any one category of parcels out of ABC is chosen by the user based on the category selected. Transportation charge per grams computed according to the following criteria: A 2 rupees, B 3 rupees, C 5 rupees. Insurance charge is given flat 80 rupees here. Total transportation charge is transportation charge per gram multiply weight, and total charge is total transportation charge plus insurance. Now you have to help the Mrs. Priya when she click on the calculate button, calculate charges. This amount should be, this calculated amount should be displayed in a respective text field. Okay, so look at this. The solutions is prepared already so that I consume less time. So this is the design window. ABC for ABC Packaging and Shipping Services. Weight of parcels entered here. Categories, this is the radio button. 3 radio buttons are here. Transportation charges per gram, it is given in a text field, and total transportation charge, it can be shown here, and total charges shown here. These are the 3 buttons: calculate charge, clear, and exit. Okay, so I just created the some variables: double, weight, total transportation per gram, total charge per gram, total transportation charge, and transportation charge. So I'm just keeping the short name of these variables. Okay, so first you have to fetch out the data which entered in a weight field, weight text field here. From there, using the get text tfwt.getText, and convert in a parse in a double value so that it can store in a wt. Now you have to check the radio button, which radio button is selected by user. If it is radio button A selected, then TCPG is 2 rupees. If radio button B is selected, then TCPG is 3 rupees. If radio button C is selected, TCPG is 5 rupees. Otherwise TCPG is 0 rupees. If no radio button is selected, normally it's not happen, but still. Then you have to calculate the total transportation charge. TTC is equal to TCPG multiply weight, means multiply weight, multiply this with the weight, and you will calculate total transportation charge. Then you have to calculate total charge. It is the total transportation charge plus insurance charge, that is the flat 80 rupees is given there. Now you have to show the information in a text field. So TF TCPG to transportation charge per gram set text double quotes plus TCPG, total transportation charge set text double quote TTC, and total charges dot set text TC. So you have to just show the result in a particular respective text field. Then it is asking you ki for the clear button, click all text field and radio buttons should be cleared. So look at this, the clear coding is also written here. TF weight dot set text null, TFCP. Either you can use null or you can use double quotes in a empty string, you can see. Okay, ttc dot set text empty like this way. And radio button, in case of radio button, you have to use the set selected method. So RBA dot set selected true, or you can write set selected false, set selected false like this way. At last, you have to write the coding of exit. So exit button is click, application should close. So you can write exit system dot exit is equal to 0. Okay, now move on the next question. To the next question, and next question is the SQL based question. Okay, so if I need, I will write it on the notebook. So this is the consider the transportation that is store the order details about items to transporter. Write SQL commands for the following statement 1 to 3, 1 to 8, and write output for the SQL 9 to 10. Okay, so look at this transportation is there to display the names of driver and destination city where television is being transported. Where television is being transported. Okay, so name of drivers and destination city you have to write. Where television is, so means you have to show the television only. Name of drivers and destination. So what the query you have to write here? The query for this question, I'm talking about this question. Look at this. This is first question. Select name of driver, driver name. Select driver name, comma, destination from transporter, and it is talking about the television. So you have to write here where item is equal to television. Okay, and semicolon. This way you can write the answer of this question. The next question is to display driver names and destination where destination is not Mumbai. Means you have to display driver name and destination. Again, the query is this: select driver name, comma, destination from transporter, where destination is not Mumbai, where destination not equal to Mumbai. Yeah, not equal to, you may write in this way also. Okay, so not equal to Mumbai. Next question is to display all the names, display the names of destination cities where items are being transported. There should be no duplicates. Means you have to just show the destination. So what you have to write? With no duplicate value. So select distinct destination from transporter. Okay, so this is the answer of this question. Next question is that to display details of rows that have some values in a driver grade column. Which has some value is a driver grade column. To display details of rows that have some values in a driver grade column means if there is no value, it is null. So you have to show the value in this way. So what you write? Select details of rows, select a star from transporter where driver grade is not null. Means nothing is given, it is null value assumed. Okay, move on the next question. What is the next question is there? The next question is display the name of drivers or name of items and travel dates for those items that are being transported on or before 1st April 2019. Means on or before this. Okay, so either before on this, names of drivers. So what the answer of this question? Sorry, select drivers, name of drivers. So select driver name. Okay, name of items. So item here, item will come, and then you have to write the travel dates. So this is the travel date, comma, travel date from transporter, and the condition is that being transported means travel date where travel date less than equal to 1st April 2019 minus 4 minus 01. This way you can write this query. Okay, so answer of this question is these things. Move on the next question. To display the number of drivers who have Mohan anywhere in their name. To display the number of drivers who have Mohan anywhere means you have to display number of drivers. So you can write here select count star as number of driver from transporter where driver name like percent Mohan, percent clothes single quote and semicolon. So this is the answer of this question. To display the names of driver, item names and travel dates in alphabetic order of driver name means ascending order. Okay, so display the name of driver, select driver name comma items name item comma travel date in alphabetic order of from transporter order by order of driver name. If you want, you can write here AISSCE, and you may not write, it is optional here. Okay, move on the next question. To display the name of drivers, display names of drivers whose names are 3 characters long, means which name are 3 characters long. Then what you will write here, there's 2 answers. Select, you have to display the name of driver only. Select driver name from transporter where length of driver name is equal to 3. Okay, or this condition, you can change this condition and you can write here, or you may write like this statement, to where driver name like 2 3. Okay, this way. Now here the next question is that you have to find out the output. Select item comma count star from transporter group by item having count star, means you have to show the item. This is the next question, question number 9. Output is there, item and count star. Okay, this is the column you will get. So here's the item from transporter group by item, means you have to group the records on the basis of common value of item, and those records you have to say which has more than one record. Count star is greater than 1. So look at here, television 1 2 3 television, and refrigerator 1 2 there, but washing machine and furniture is 1 here. So output is television 3, refrigerator 2. This is the output. Now question number 10. Select max travel rate from transporter where driver grade is equal to A. So first look at the driver grade A. Here it is and here it is. Now out of these 2 records you have to print the maximum travel date. It is 7th April, it is 19th April. So this one is the maximum date. So output is max travel date. Okay, and here you have to show this data. What is this? 2019 minus 4 19. So this is the answer of this question. Okay, move on the next question. This is the question number 6. Now look at this question. In this question you have to create a table. Okay, so question number 6a. What is the question number 6a? Mr. Singh has to create a table named employee with columns to store employee ID, name, designation, age and salary. Employee ID is the primary key and name cannot be null. So this is correct. Write a SQL query to create the above table with appropriate data types and size of column. Means you have to create the table. So what is the answer of question number 6a? Create, C-R-E-A-T-E, create table, T-A-B-L-E, table. And what is the name of the table is? Table name is employee, open parenthesis. Now we want ID, that is the employee ID. Okay, we want name, so I will write here name. Okay, we want designation, so I will write here designation. We want age also, age, and at last we want salary also. Okay, so employee ID, it must be as a primary key, and it is, look, 101, 102, 103 is there, so you are free to keep the data. I am just keeping integer 4 size, and I have written here constant primary key as question ask you. Name cannot be null. Name, it is a varchar or char. You are free to take any data here. I am just taking varchar 30, and but I am putting a one constant here, not null. Comma, designation is also like a alphabet, so it is also a varchar or char. You are free to put any character. I have just written here char. Comma, age is an integer, so I will just write here integer, and I give the size 2, but the salary is the 0.0 here, so I will give here double or decimal data types. It is a decimal data type, decimal 10 comma 2, and this is the last column, close parenthesis and put the semicolon. This is the answer of this question. Next is the OR option is there also in this question. Mr. Rashri is the class teacher of class 12. He wants to create a table named student to store marks in a different subject of her class. Identify any 4 columns for the table along with their suitable data types. Okay, so you have to just suggest them. A student table is there. In that table, she want to create a name table student to store marks in different subject of her class. So marks of different subjects they want. So definitely she need admin name. She need admission number to identify the record, then marks in different subjects. So just I will keep here subject 1, subject 2, subject 3 and subject 4. With their data types you have to send the name may be char or varchar. Name may be char or varchar. Okay, and admission number, it's maybe integer or sometimes it's maybe character. Subject is always integer, it is integer, it is integer, it is integer. Okay, it is, and it is also integer. So this question asks you to suggest the name of the column. This question asks you suggest the name of the column. So these are the column name or field name. Okay, these are the column name and field name, and these are the suitable data types for this column. So this is the answer of this question. Move on the next question. Next question is 6b. Consider the following table, participants and activity in the answer question below. This is the participant table and this is the activity table. Look at there here. Now look at the, read the question. Name the table participants. Okay, when the table participants was first created, the column name was planned as a primary key. Okay. By the programmer. Later a field admission number had to be set up as a primary key. Explain the reason. The reason behind this, because you are seeing that in the column name, the Kapil Shah is the duplicate value is here. And as you know that the primary key is not allowed the duplicate value, null and as well as no null value is there. But here is the duplicate, so it's a violation of the primary key constraint. So that's why it's suggested to admission number as a primary key. Identify the data type and size of the use for the column activity code in table activity. Activity code, you have to identify the data type because it is the 101, but before that alphabet is given here. So better you will keep either char or you maybe keep varchar. Okay, size, because the 4 character is showing here, so you can keep up to 5 character or 4 character. That is the answer of this question. Okay, move on the next question. With a reference to the above question given in question 6b, this is the question here 6b. This table is talking about this table in this question. Okay, this table, and what the question, write the commands for SQL 1 and 3. 1 2 3 means this, for this you have to write command display activity code along with number of participants participating in each activity code wise from the table participants. Means you have to display the activity code along with the number of participants. So activity code we can keep it from here. Activity code is here. Now the number of participants you can get it from here. This is the participants. Activity code is also given in each activity, okay, activity codes. So what is this? You have to write the here command and from the table participants. So the answer of C, this is the now the answer of question number C. First, what you have to write, select activity code, comma, because you have to count the number of participants, so you have to write here count star from, what is the name of table, participants, from participants. Okay, but you have to group the records on the basis of their activity. So group by activity. BT select activity code, comma, count star from participants group by activity code. So this is the answer of this question. Move on the next question. What is the next question is there? How many rows will be there in the Cartesian product of two tables in considers here? So in case of Cartesian product, you have to multiply the rows available in first table and rows available in second table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of rows available, number of rows in the Cartesian product of these two tables means you can say table participants multiply table activity is 25. Okay, is 25. Move on the second question of this question, C2. To display name of participants, activity code, activity name in alphabetic ascending order of name of participants. Means what you have to display name of participants. It means select name. I'm just starting there. Select name. Okay. Then after you have to show activity code. Okay. I'm just putting some space and giving the some space here. Activity code. Then after you have to show activity code, comma, activity name. That means from here you have to take the activity name. Activity name. Now look at this query properly. This name is available here. This name is available in this table. This activity code is available here or here, both table, but activity name is available here. It means it is a joint query. It is a joint query. So I'll just write here from participants, participants, P is the alias, comma, activity A is alias. Now you are free to write here P dot activity code, where you have to join these tables, because on the basis of this participants you can get the activity name for the particular activity. So you have to write here P dot activity code is equal to A dot activity code. Now one more thing you have to remember, that because it's asking you to display the name in alphabetic ascending order of name of participants, it means at last you have to put on one more condition, order by name, order by name. Okay, order by name, semicolon. So this is the answer of this questions. Now the next question is this: to display name of participants along with activity code and activity names for only those participants who are taking part in activities that have big in their activity names and points of activity are above 250. Look at these questions. So here, display name of participants. So what I will write here, select, this is the answer of third question of C. Select name of participants means name, comma, with activity code, code, comma, activity name, name for only those participants from participants P, comma, activity A. Now activity code is available in both tables, so I am just using the alias name P dot activity code, where because it is joint query, so you have to write P dot activity code plus is equal to A dot activity code, So this is the joint query condition. This is the joint query. P dot activity code is equal to A dot activity code. Okay, but here you have to put more condition, because it is given that part in activities that have bag means taking. It means and activity name like percent bag percent, and as well as again you have to add one more and here activity points are above the 250. Activity points, it is here points, and points greater than 250. So this is the answer of this query, question number 3. So now the next question is question number 7a. I think it's no need of notebook now to me. Okay, look at this question. How does e-governance help in increasing accountability and security government of people? Means very good question is that it means that whenever you are applying form through internet or through online applications, so everything is recorded. Okay, and everything is moving proper channel wise, and the persons who are sitting in the office, government office, they have authorized for the different purposes. Means first someone has to validate the form, and after the validation some has to go with the another process. So it's a fixed date. So everyone roles are pre-decided in that, so everyone is the accountable there. Second thing that no partiality is there, and it's a full process, transparent is there. So it means also it's become, so no one is denied okay, this is not my job and this is not your job, this is your job, this is my job, like this. So that's why this points you can mention here, right? Two precautions to follow when doing online shopping. Online shopping, the precautions you have to take. What the precaution means? Don't try to share your credit card information, your debit card information. Don't try to share your net banking information properly. Okay, that's one thing. Before going to purchase anything from the online, you must go with the reviews and review about the product. Try to find out the actual price of the product in market. Don't go with the unbranded product because it is very cheap and it is low cost. That's why only. Okay, so this precaution you have to take. Mrs. Deepka of ABC school is creating form for a summer camp application. Here have to choose the most appropriate controls from the list box, combo box, text box. So what did you suggest? Here it is the text field. This is text field. Second, this is also text field. Okay, text field here. Now here is the user choose the t-shirt size of the category. This now this category they can choose anyone. So it's the option is radio button, or you can say combo box. You can say combo box. So both are the possible here, radio button or combo box. In the last you can say checkbox as well as list box. Anyone can use. Okay, so this one is the solution of this entire IP questions. Now I will going to give you some more solution of the computer science paper also. So till all the best. I hope you have done well in your exam, and after watching this video you are able to find out the what the your score, how much you can score in this exam. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my